The Traveling Knight, Crispin. As he entered the throne room with his soon-to-be brothers, Crispin thought back to all that happened to bring him here. Crispin was always friendly to everyone he met. His parents could hardly keep him home when his chores were done. He would run off and talk to all the neighbors. He loved hearing their stories and perspectives on life. He would talk to everyone who was willing and ask them all kinds of questions. Did they always live in the village? If not, where did they come from? What was it like? Why did they leave? Why did they choose to settle here, in this village? What were the people like where they were from? If they were from the village, he would ask different questions. Why did they choose to stay here? What did they like about this village and its people? Why did they have a house or a farm on that location and not another? How and why did they go about their daily tasks? Could he help so as to better understand? This last question is always what won people over to letting him bombard them with questions for several hours. He was a free and willing helping hand. The only price was to answer a few questions, and by the end of the task, Crispin always left them feeling flattered. He was fascinated by all he saw and did, and made even the most mundane and repetitive tasks seem exciting and new. His energy was infectious, and he unknowingly gave his neighbors newfound smiles, and they too began to look at their work a little differently. As Crispin got older, he started to travel to nearby towns when he had time, and started in on those unsuspecting townsfolk as well. It wasn't long before the whole surrounding area knew of Crispin and his curiosity. One day, his parents asked him what he wanted to do with his life once he reached manhood. He had so many interests, and he had learned so many things at this point, he could virtually pick any craft and convince a master to take him under his wing. The question was simple to Crispin, though surprising to everyone else. Crispin wanted to be a knight. Now, what everyone, even his parents, had failed to realize was that it wasn't just different crafts and trades that interested him. It was the people. Crispin asked all those questions and learned all those skills to better understand the people around him. He wanted to understand how they lived, who they were, and how they viewed the world. He wanted to travel to the far reaches of the kingdom and beyond, and be protector and peacekeeper along the way. He was already the unofficial mediator in his and the surrounding villages just because he understood everyone so well, had no beef with any of them, and had a level head on his shoulders. In short, they trusted him and could all agree with his words when he spoke. Crispin walked through the doors of the throne room and smiled. He was looking forward to meeting all kinds of new people, starting with his soon-to-be brothers surrounding him, and extending out to the people of the kingdom and beyond. He was ready for the questions, just waiting to be asked, and couldn't wait for the answers.